Today, we will explore the fascinating world of economics by understanding the difference between microeconomics and macroeconomics. Let's imagine a story that involves two characters, Alice and Bob, who live in a small town. Their experiences will help explain the difference between microeconomics and macroeconomics. Alice runs a local bakery, and Bob works as a policy advisor for the town's government. They both think about the economy, but they focus on different things.
One morning, I wake up early to bake fresh loaves of bread and pastries. As I prepare for the day, I face some decisions that are typical of someone running a small business. These are microeconomic decisions because they focus on individuals and small-scale economic activities.
Alice has to decide how much to charge for a loaf of bread. She knows that if she prices it too high, customers may choose to buy from another bakery, but if she prices it too low, she might not cover her costs.
I must also decide how much bread to bake today. If I bake too much, I may have leftovers that go unsold, which is wasteful. But if I bake too little, I might run out and lose customers. I need to decide whether to hire an extra worker. Are my sales high enough to justify the extra cost of paying someone else? How can I make the best choices for my bakery and its customers?
This is microeconomics, which studies individual economic agents like consumers, firms, and workers, and their decisions. Meanwhile, Bob is sitting in his office at the town government, thinking about larger economic issues that affect the entire community.
These are macroeconomic concerns because they involve the overall economy of the town, state, or even the country.
Bob is reviewing a report about unemployment in the town. The town's unemployment rate has been rising, and Bob is concerned about how this might impact the economy. Bob is also worried about prices rising across the town. Bob is considering ways to boost the town's overall economic output. Bob's focus is on things like national income, unemployment rates, inflation, and economic growth, which are all macroeconomic topics. He is looking at the economy from a broader perspective, focusing on aggregate economic activity. Microeconomics is like Alice's perspective. It looks at the small-scale decisions made by individuals, businesses, or specific markets. Alice makes decisions about how much to produce, how to price her goods, and how to optimize her bakery operations. Macroeconomics is like Bob's perspective. It looks at the big picture of the economy, studying issues like inflation, unemployment, and overall economic growth. Bob is concerned with how these larger economic forces affect everyone in the town, including Alice and other businesses.